The emotional pull and tug isn't what you would normally anticipate from a game with more dick jokes than feminist slam poetry. Of course, it's primarily a game driven by its lewd, humorous content, but that doesn't mean Gearbox doesn't have ways of skull-fucking those tears right out of you if they want. Whether it's the antagonist regretfully admitting their mistakes, or a beloved hero blasting forth into space in a testosterone-filled blaze of glory, Borderlands made sure we all had something to be sad about by the time the game was over. So, here's your video for the week, assholes. After fighting tooth and nail, braving hailstorms of bullets and shrapnel to make your way up to Handsome Jack's little safe space he thinks he's entitled to, you'll expect a sort of payoff. Maybe some end credits for completing an awesome game, or at least some sort of significant reveal, but instead the ringleader of the entire operation gets a bullet right through the stomach for his trouble. He went and organized this whole shindig for us. Remember when we thought this was going to be the end of the game? Fuck you, you were wrong, and now the game's going to let you know by taking away one of your characters. If we're being perfectly honest, can we really think about how significant this guy is? My lineup is pretty great. We've got an assassin, a weapon specialist, and an alien chick who can harness the power of go to hell. What's your special ability? You point and shoot. All the same powers of a fucking Kodak camera. Did you really think we were gonna be serious in this one? Come on, you know better. Man, I'd hate to be the one guy working at Gearbox thinking, you know what this game needs? Some inspiration from Dungeons and Dragons. Are you aware that literally nobody gives a shit?
Oh, well, I watched the entire first season of Stranger Things, so I guess you could say I'm pretty much a seasoned expert at Dungeons and Dragons by now.
Fuck off, nobody cares. Virgin. Anyway, Tina's mental state has been a little worse for wear since the unexpected but totally expected death of Roland earlier in the lore of the game. Taking a command over the story being told, Tina brings Roland into the story quite awkwardly, and the rest of the team isn't really sure how to respond. Tina's determination to make him a part of the story turns into downright anguish when she finally melts down and proclaims that this is her story and she will tell it the way she wants. The ending to the story finally helps her come to grips with the circumstances, and she eventually learns that Roland was simply dealt a bad hand and played it the best he could. How many people did you think were on Helios, huh? Jack's painstaking final dialogue with Reese entices the player to really reflect on some of the choices they made through the game. For the sacrifice of jettisoning your entire crew into space to put an end to Jack and his space station, he makes sure you feel every bit of that death you just created. This is where you really get to know Jack's character on a much deeper level than ever before, as he slowly crawls through everyone that's betrayed him on Pandora. His boss, his wife, even his daughter, reiterating the entire Borderlands 2 narrative in one painful, agonizing... Oh, sorry, kiddo. Did I interrupt your little sob-ass story? You were an absolute dick biter just like in the second game, and I'd send those assholes straight back into orbit if it meant sealing your ass off. What a sodomite. Bloodwing has been a fan favorite since the first Borderlands, and the almost brotherly bond between man and bird is underscored even further after Jack kidnaps and threatens Bloodwing with death. Making its way onto a few of YouTube's saddest video game death scenes in 2012, it turns out this handsome jackoff was experimenting with elemental effects on animals, and those animals just so happened to include your disease-carrying bitch of a bird. After witnessing his giant bitch bird literally go up in flames, Mordecai goes absolutely nutter butter and lights up the entire wildlife preservation station with his magical fuck you bullets, prompting you with an accessible means of escape. What I think is extremely sad is that he somehow just had these bullets up his ass the entire time and refused to let anyone know. Really could have used that motivation a little earlier in the game, fucking degenerate. Did you know Moxie was actually the canonical mother of Scooter in Borderlands? That's fucked up. Anyways, Scooter dies in the 4th chapter of Tales from the Borderlands. Oh shit, yeah, spoiler alert. A menacing knife in the heart is drawn on the player when Scooter's hand gets stuck in the rocket vent. Fiona must release this rocket's fuel or face being exploded into a gazillion little lug nut-sized pieces. The game does not give you a choice in that manner, only certain dialogue options. Scooter's death in the 4th episode is unfortunately inevitable, irrespective of whatever decisions you make. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, handsome Jack can suck my dick. Did you like this video? If you did, educate someone and share this video with a friend. Like, rate, comment, the whole 9 yards. Subscribe to our channel, or Anita Sarkeesian will visit you in your sleep tonight. Thanks for watching!